So this time of year, we are hopefully thinking about ways to give back to the community, which is great. But I want to introduce you to a barber who is working to give back to foster kids every single day. A big, warm New Day welcome to Tommy Andrade, co-owner of Southpaw Barbershop. Thanks for being here.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
So we think your origin story is so cool, and I'd like you to share with our audience. You left a career in a big company, and then you met your co-owner, your partner in crime, in barber school. Tell me about this story.
So yeah, so I actually went to school initially for mechanical engineering in Austin, Texas. So I moved out here for like a new opportunity. I was working at Tesla over there. I had a job offer at SpaceX. Once I came down here, it just didn't feel right. I kept trying to find the perfect balance between overemployment and unemployment. You know, I didn't have any time for my son, and you know, it's really important to me. I lost my dad when I was 10, so I wanted to make sure I was been there for my kid. So I was like, all right, I need to make a switch. Ended up going to barber school and then meeting Jeff Chow while we were there.
Good for you for taking it, saying, no, I'm going to do this for my kid.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. All right, you have the barbershop.
Yep.
And that's awesome. But part of what you do is offer free services to foster kids. Why is that so important?
So like I mentioned about, you know, my dad passed away. When I was a teenager, I found myself homeless for a while, and I actually lived with my best friend who was a foster kid and with his foster family, and they just took me in. And that was always something that's really like near and dear to my heart. So I always wanted to be able to give back in a way. And you work in those corporate jobs, you really don't have time to do anything like that. So it was kind of nice to be able to not only go out chase my dreams, but also be able to have time to give back. So that we reached out to Amara, and we've just been working with them ever since.
Working with Amara, and Amara is we'll talk about that in a second.
Okay.
Because I want to ask you about this big event coming up, the West Seattle Tailgate. Organization that you have created is friendsofsouthpaw.org, so check that out. But tell me really quickly about this event.
Yeah, so we, you know, you kind of attract what you put out, so we've attracted a good network of other businesses in the area, West Seattle Salon, Movement Mortgage, GPS Realty, so they're all sponsoring the event with us to be able to give back to different charities in the Seattle area. So we'll have food, drinks, just a good time for the whole family. I heard we might have some Husky players coming through. So,
maybe. Yeah. And when and where is this?
So it's going to be December 10th at Southpaw Barbershop.
Okay.
So we open at 8. Come by about 11 until close.
Thank you so much for what you do.
Oh, no problem.
We really appreciate you being here and you doing what you're doing for the community every day. Tommy, it was a pleasure to meet you.
It was a pleasure.
You come back here anytime.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right.